It might sound early to be talking about taxes, but here's the reality. The smartest time to prepare for the 2026 tax season is right now. Every year, millions of people run into delayed refunds, surprise tax bills, and uncomfortable IRS letters. And in most cases, it's not because they did anything wrong. It's because something small was missed or everything was left until the last minute. If tax season has ever felt stressful or overwhelming for you, you're definitely not alone. Filing a return can feel complicated, especially if your income has changed, you work multiple jobs, or you earn money in different ways. But the truth is, taxes don't have to be chaotic if you take a few simple steps early. In this video, I'm going to break down what you can start doing now to make filing your 2025 federal tax return smooth, accurate, and far less stressful when the 2026 tax season arrives. Whether you've been filing for years or still feel unsure about the process, these steps will help you stay organized, avoid common mistakes, and feel confident when it's time to file. Let's begin with the most important foundation. Step 1. Start organizing your tax documents. Early. One of the biggest mistakes people make every single year is waiting until tax season to hunt down documents. That usually leads to last-minute panic, missing paperwork, and filing errors that can delay refunds or trigger IRS issues. Getting organized ahead of time changes everything. If you're an employee, you'll receive a W-2. If you're a freelancer, contractor, or gig worker, you may receive several different 1099 forms, such as 1099 NEC or 1099K, depending on how you earn income. If you earned interest from a savings account, there will be an interest statement. If you collected unemployment benefits, you'll receive a form for that as well. Anyone earning money through platforms like rideshare apps, delivery services, online marketplaces, or digital services needs to make sure all of that income is properly documented. If you bought, sold, or exchanged digital assets like cryptocurrency during 2025, those transactions may also need to be reported. This is an area many people forget, but it continues to receive attention from the IRS. One simple habit that helps tremendously is creating a dedicated tax folder. This can be a physical folder or a digital one stored on your computer or in the cloud. As soon as a tax-related document arrives, put it there immediately. When tax season comes, everything is already in one place. There are also apps and tools that let you scan, upload, and organize documents as you receive them. These are especially useful if you prefer to manage everything digitally. A very common mistake is filing a return before all documents have arrived. This happens often with 1099 forms, which may arrive later than W-2s. Filing too early can lead to amended returns, which take time and can delay your refund. It's better to wait until you're confident nothing is missing. Step 2. Make sure your personal information is up to date. This step is easy to overlook, but it's extremely important. If you moved, changed your name, or experienced a major life event like marriage or divorce, your information should be updated with the IRS and the Social Security Administration. If the details on your tax return don't match what's on record, your return could be delayed or rejected. Updating this information usually takes only a few minutes, but it can save you weeks or even months of processing delays later. Step 3. Take a close look at your tax withholding. Tax withholding is one of the most misunderstood parts of the tax system. If you owed money last year or received a very large refund, that's often a sign your withholding doesn't match your current situation. A big refund might feel good, but it usually means too much money was withheld from your pay during the year. Owing money at tax time can be even worse, especially if penalties or interest apply. Withholding often needs adjustment after life changes like starting a new job, adding side income, getting married or divorced, or having a child. Any of these can affect how much tax should be taken out of your paycheck. The IRS provides a free tax withholding estimator that helps you review your situation. You enter basic income and withholding information, and it shows whether changes may be needed. If adjustments are recommended, you can update your W-4 with your employer to help ensure the right amount is withheld going forward. Step 4. Plan ahead for self-employment and side income. If you earn income that doesn't have taxes automatically withheld, planning becomes even more important. Freelancers, contractors, landlords, and investors are generally expected to make estimated tax payments throughout the year. These quarterly payments help avoid penalties and large balances when you file your return. A simple strategy is setting aside about 25 to 30% of each payment you receive into a separate account. When estimated tax deadlines arrive, the money is already there. For the 2025 tax year, the final estimated payment is due in January 2026. Planning early helps eliminate last-minute stress. Step 5. Build strong tax habits. Now, tax preparation isn't just about one filing season. It's about creating habits that make every year easier, keeping records organized, reviewing income regularly, and setting money aside for taxes can save time and frustration year after year. Small steps taken now can make a big difference later. When tax season arrives, you'll be ready instead of scrambling. Now that we've covered organizing documents, reviewing withholding, and planning for side income, let's move into the next steps that directly affect filing and refunds. These focus on refund speed, IRS tools, tax credits, filing options, and protecting yourself from scams. Step 6. Use direct deposit to get refunds faster. If you're expecting a refund, how you receive it matters. Direct deposit is the fastest and most reliable way to get your money. You'll need your bank's routing number and account number, which can usually be found in your banking app or on a check. When you file electronically and choose direct deposit, many refunds are issued within about 21 days, though timing can vary. If you don't have a traditional bank account, some credit unions, prepaid debit cards, and mobile apps also support direct deposit. Just be sure the numbers are entered correctly to avoid delays. It's also important to understand that some credits affect refund timing. Refunds that include the Earned Income Tax Credit or Additional Child Tax Credit are legally delayed until mid-February. Even early filers may not receive those refunds until later in the season. Step 7. Set up an IRS online account. An IRS online account is one of the most useful tools available to taxpayers. Once set up, you can view past returns, payment history, balances owed, and refund status. You can also access wage and income transcripts if you're missing a document. Setting up an account requires identity verification, including a photo ID. Doing this early avoids delays when you need access quickly during tax season. Step 8. Learn which tax credits. You may qualify for tax credits, can reduce what you owe or increase your refund, but many people miss out simply because they don't know they qualify. For the 2025 tax year, the child tax credit is indexed for inflation and may be worth up to around $2,200 per qualifying child under age 17, depending on income. The refundable portion is capped at up to $1,700 per child. There are also credits for other dependents, childcare expenses, education costs, and certain energy-efficient home improvements. Credits may also be available for qualifying electric vehicle purchases. The key is documentation. Saving receipts and records throughout the year helps ensure you don't miss benefits you're entitled to claim. Step 9. Choose the best filing option for your situation. When it's time to file, you have several choices. Simple tax situations may be handled using tax software. IRS Free File offers free federal filing for eligible taxpayers. Military members can use MilTax for free filing support. If your situation is more complex, multiple income sources, self-employment, rental property, or major life changes, working with a qualified professional may be a better option. The IRS Direct File program will not be available for the 2026 filing season, so another filing method will be required. Step 10. Know how extensions really work. An extension gives you more time to file, not more time to pay. If you expect to owe taxes, you should still estimate and pay what you owe by the original deadline to avoid penalties and interest. Extensions are useful, but they should be used correctly. Step 11. Stay alert for tax scams. Tax season is a peak time for scams, and they continue to get more convincing. The IRS does not demand payment through unexpected calls, emails, or texts. They do not threaten immediate legal action or ask for personal information through unsolicited messages. If something seems suspicious, don't respond. Go directly to the official IRS website or contact them using a verified phone number. Tax preparation doesn't have to be stressful. Starting early, staying organized, and using the right tools puts you in control of the process. Focus on gathering documents, reviewing withholding, planning for estimated taxes, setting up direct deposit, using IRS tools, understanding credits, choosing the right filing method, and staying aware of scams. A little effort now can save you time, money, and stress later, and help ensure your 2025 return is accurate when you file in 2026. If this was helpful, let me know which step you're starting with. Drop your questions in the comments, and I'll help where I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.